if there's no cohesiveness, y'all can't even claim anything of a black or a power. You can't claim anything that you talking about. Stop gossiping on your channels and stealing other people's stories and focus on highlighting some more hustlers out here. Peace to you and yours. Peace to the family. It's your brother Red Pill representing Know the Ledge. I'm here with the God Body Baba TV Fire every time. We have some guests in the building that we want to introduce you to for the family that's out there. I'm here with my brother A-Thug and my brother Hazlidite in the building. You dig what I'm saying? These brothers are artists, you know what I mean? Independent artists, that is, doing their thing. Real briefly, introduce yourself to the fam.
Peace, family. How y'all feeling? Peace and blessings. It's your boy A-Thugger. You know what I'm saying? King Thugger, Black Rolling Stones. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, been putting it down straight out of Harlem. Definitely check me out. Multiple project, iTunes, IG, A-Thug, BRS, Black Rolling Stones, you know what I mean? The Conscious Wave, you know what I mean? Check out that Black Power single, different things like that, you know what I'm saying? Custom made clothing. I'm out here, right here, 125th. I'm a vendor. All of that, you know what I'm saying? Studio time, videos, videography. Hit me up, man. Google me, all right? I'm here.
Facts, facts. Kush God Body Light, How's Light, you know what I mean? What's litty, you know what I mean? We live out here, man. 125th, you know what I mean? Pound Kush God Mob, you know what I mean? I'm out here promoting, I'm out here building with A-Thug and the brother Pill, you know what I mean? And we just shaking the streets right now. We hitting them with this conscious music. But it's all about that God Body trap music. I'm out here promoting that God Body trap music. That's why we out here trapping that consciousness through the music. It's hitting it's hitting the streets fast. Trust me. Trust me.
Definitely.
I just saw from both of your IGs, you was in Hawaii, you was in Bermuda, right?
Nah, I was in St. Vincent, God.
You was in St. Vincent. Real quick for the family, especially those of us who saw the destruction take place in the Caribbean recently with Irma and Harvey and whatnot. Just talk about what you experienced on those islands.
I would definitely say, like, as far as Hawaii, it's definitely like, you know, the land is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in God, you go there, you're going to feel God, the essence, the power, you know what I'm saying, in the air, the water, the earth, the way the volcanoes, you know what I'm saying, built the whole land, the island and everything, the history, you know what I'm saying, is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And that's our people out there and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, the melanin people, we rule everywhere, you dig what I'm saying? You just got to know the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta just, you know, basically it's beautiful, man, to travel, see the world, you know what I'm saying? It gives you more of an influence when you come back, you know what I'm saying? It's motivating, it's refreshing, all of that, you feel me?
How was our face card out there as Black Americans? What's the face card business?
Like, I would say, like, it's over there it's more like Asian, like Japanese, you know what I'm saying? Hawaiian, the Hawaiian and native.
How is, as being somebody who represents hip-hop culture, a melanated American, how was your face card? You know what I mean? How did that fare for you out the country? Like, how were you treated?
Oh, like, I feel like from the natives, like, it's more of a love, but then, like, sometimes it feel like some of the other cultures, like, you know, they probably just a little standoffish, or like it's just acting like you're not really there sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the true essence that we are all one, you dig what I'm saying? So that's where the lack of knowledge come from, and it could be like a little bit of a, you know, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm not there for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just for my own. Anyways, but it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Usually it's all love everywhere I go, you dig what I'm saying? I get just what I need everywhere I go, you dig what I'm saying?
Facts. Alright, huh?
Yeah, man. The whole island was, you know what I mean, it was bliss, you know what I mean? I don't want to say nothing, you know what I mean, there's negative and positives to every side of the situation, but like to sit there and learn how to grow and live off the land, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To sit there, grow, watch the fruits mature, go through the seasons, you know what I mean? Watch it mature, get the breadfruit, chop them down, roast it on the fire, make fires on the grill, you feel me? Like, to sit there and watch, even the fishermen know out there in the sea though, like, you know what I mean? Even though, you know what I mean, we not trying to put flesh in our system, you know what I mean? just to even see that, you know what I mean, to witness living off the land is a humbling experience. And us as Americans, you know what I mean, we got shit made though, like, you know what I mean, but there's a struggle on both sides though. Don't think that there's not a struggle over here. Every life is a struggle. Right. You feel me? There's a struggle every day. You know what I mean? The everyday struggle, like Big said. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Life is a struggle. There's a struggle there. There's a struggle over here. When it rains, you know what I mean? People don't really talk about those parts of the world like that. Widestream out over here in America like that. You feel me? But the whole islands get affected. Floodings, the whole supermarket shut down. You feel me? Like the whole island. You know what I mean? We gotta pray for the whole Caribbean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Gotta pray for the whole Caribbean when shit goes down, man.
No doubt. So both of you brothers do your thing on the art side, music side, you know what I mean? Independently, meaning that you're not relying on corporate America to basically take care of you, you know what I'm saying, as a parent. You know, you decided to take your fate in your own hand. Can you give some words of encouragement or, you know, some words of advice to the young gods that are out there, the young goddesses? I know that there's a lot of people right now on that independent wave. They doing their music, they on SoundCloud, they out here hand to hand and whatnot. Can you give some words of advice to the people out there?
Definitely, man. To all the young artists out there, you know what I'm saying, on the wave, on the frequency that's following, definitely, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, studying the business, you know what I'm saying, because any music business book will tell you that is, you know what I'm saying, your art, everything, that's 10% of it. It's 90% business. You know what I'm saying? Contracts, you know what I'm saying? Copyrighting your material, trademarking your ideas, etc. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that these ideas is intellectual property, you know what I'm saying? You know, protecting that, you know what I mean? Not letting it, just throwing it out there like that, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, publishing, you know, all of these different things. If you don't know about that, you know, study that, understand what it's about, because that's at the end of the day is where, if you're talking about getting this bread, getting this bag, and all of that, that's what it in the long run. And at the same time, you want to be able to own your brand, own your publishing at the same time, so that you could pass it on to your kids and your legacy could live on. You dig what I'm saying? So like, you can't sell yourself short, you know what I'm saying, just because you might see a couple of M's. You gotta wonder, how many M's are they getting off of you? You dig what I'm saying? If they giving you 3 mil, are they making 20 mil, 30 mil? That's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Right, like, we jumping in for the bag. Now let's say the bag is what comes around one time. What would that bag look like when it came around 100 times? That's what they invested into, turning the bag into a suitcase. When we gonna get into it for the suitcase? When we gonna get into it for the apartment that the bag goes in? Because that's what they into, stacking that apartment up, you know what I'm saying, with the small shit that goes into a bag that they give you to piece you off, and they like, yeah, we'll take the apartment, you take the bag. I want the apartment, because that's what the children will get through time and perpetuity, you know what I'm saying? What is that bag gonna build into over due time? We should be focused on that for our children, you know what I'm saying? Licensing, you know, all of the good things, yeah, that come with having a catalog that's forever, you know what I mean? You don't know where your career might take you through the years that you put in, where you able to break that ceiling, and now your back catalog is lit. You got a reasonable doubt. You feel me? So you want to make sure that you maintain control and ownership, yeah.
Sure, you gotta have endurance and faith. You gotta believe in your brand when nobody else do. You gotta be able to put in blood, sweat, and tears. You gotta be able to put in break nights, just like if you hustling white. You dig what I'm saying? But it's just, you gotta do that. Whether you, whatever artistic ability you gotta push. Whether you selling books out here, conscious wave, whatever it is, whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let nobody take that from you. You gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a stone out here.
Stone down.
What would you say is needed, being out here as independent artists, knowing some of the struggles that, you know, independent artists go through, you know, but knowing that we live in this age of technology where a lot of things have been democratized or leveled out so everybody could play. They have not everyone, but it's a lot more people now have a surviving chance to make a breakthrough and whatnot. What would you say is needed for that to happen amongst the independent artists that are out here looking for that, like Blue said, not just that bag, that suitcase?
Basically, what it is like what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Uniting, coming together, throwing our own showcases, setting up our own tours, you dig what I'm saying? And basically funding that or getting the sponsorship through our own companies, you know what I'm saying? And bringing people along. And also, you gotta invest, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna be an indie, the biggest thing about that is you gotta invest in yourself and you gotta invest in your brand. You know, so that means that you gotta learn how to stack your bread. You gotta put a certain percentage of that money, you know what I'm saying, that you making daily just to travel, just to invest in your brand on marketing, promotion, and different things of that nature. You can't just depend on social media, you dig what I'm saying? That's cool, that's the first step, but you gotta reach the masses, you dig what I'm saying? Or else you gonna stay local. So at the end of the day, you know, you could do deals, but you gotta do deals that's lucrative. I'm not saying that you don't wanna do deals with or be scared of any corporations or anything. We here to get money or whatever the case may be, but the deals just gotta be right, you know what I'm saying? And it can't, you know, basically on a moralistic level, like, you know, go against that or infringe on that, I would say, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Let them know where they can find your music. Haas, let them know where they can find your music. I believe you on SoundCloud, got that wave. Just give them that, give them the address.
Alright, definitely, man. It's A-THUG, A-Thug, you know what I mean? I'm on iTunes. I got a couple of projects out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Black Rolling Stone Volume 2, Megastar, those are some of the latest, greatest, you feel me? Got some Conscious Wave on there, like I said, the Black Power, you know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. I did the song Legacy. The videos, we got videos of all of that on the YouTube. A-Thug BRS, Black Rolling Stones, Megastar DVD. You dig what I'm saying? Megastarbrand.com. If you're looking to actually studio time, videography, photography, custom-made clothing, you can hit me up for that too. You dig?
Yeah, man, you can find my music on the SoundCloud at God Body Light, GODLIGHT. You know what I mean? On GODBODYLIGHT, God Body Light. You know what I mean? You can find my music there, but YouTube, Haas Light, HAASLIGHT. You know what I mean?
We have a world-renowned DJ here as well, my brother DJ Supreme, Lauren Hills DJ. Is there a way that they can find you online for any of the if they wanna hire you for your services?
Online, everything. I kept it simple. Real DJ Supreme. REALDJSUPREME. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, all of that. It's not real populated because I'm out here. I'm not too much in the tech world. I mean, I am, but REALDJSUPREME is where everything is at.
So going back to what I always say, the power is in the people. Stop turning your back on your people. Stop looking for people who have been, you know, basically put on little pedestals while you have millions of talented people still here working, ready to do the work, you know, with something to offer. Like the brother said, the need for the tours, the need for the shows, the need for this movement to grow on the ground level has to happen, because if any of you Negroes see us standing next to Hova, now we sellouts and you get all in your feelings and whatnot. So if that's the case, support the artists while they're here working.
Support the artists.
Gotta support the artists.
That's another part of it. As far as the, you know, the fan base, the fans, the people who are of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Support real artists that you see that's realer than the artists that you see that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, post their shit. You know what I'm saying? Repost, even just sharing it. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or share it. That's a beautiful thing. You know, if you know that it's real, like that, everything, you know, goes. Yeah. You know, in the end. You know what I mean?
There's 100 conscious YouTube channels, right? A lot of them could use your music as intros, outros. You know, you have to incorporate what it is. You got to incorporate the culture into the lifestyle or you got to incorporate the culture into what it is that you do. If there's no cohesiveness, y'all can't even claim anything of a black or a power. You can't claim anything that you talking about. Stop gossiping on your channels and stealing other people's stories, and focus on highlighting some more hustlers out here. You know what I'm saying?
SK, what's going on? Good shouts out to the twins, Red. Yo, we out here, man. It's still Harlem, man.
You already.
That's right. That's how I show love to my brothers. It's all equality out here, man. We don't believe in no hate. This is that black love, the new Black Wall Street. It's still Harlem.
How much you make
yes,
an hour?
beloved? Oh, I make a lot. But listen, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me, so it makes sense to even say what I say. Because what could be seen don't got to be said. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. Oh, listen, hold on to this. I'm going to show you something real quick.
Yeah.
Everybody talking that, I hate those guys out there with the records. Well, I got flash drives. I got flash drives for sale right now, and I accept credit and debit. I'm a walking mobile business. I'm an enterprise. SK Pip Star. We live in life. I see y'all later, man.
Love you, baby. Everybody independent should have one of these in their pocket, a square reader.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? That's one-on-one.
Yeah, that's
That's
a lifesaver.
I'm around entrepreneurs. Like I said, people are working hourly rates. They're getting more than $15 an hour. They're not selling them. They don't have to call anybody a boss. They don't have to turn on their white voice. Yes, sir. Excuse me? You know what I mean? They've got to be bilingual. You know, they don't have to compromise the real them.
They ain't got to compromise their Twitter feed. Like homegirl at ESPN. You don't got to show your voice and your language for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And then deal with all the spiritual implications that come with that, because you couldn't speak your mind when the motherfucking time called for it, because you getting a paycheck next week.
Your MC name is MC Catch a Body. But at work, you know what I'm saying? You Bartholomew Adams, like you on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? And it don't, you know what I mean? Like you gotta,
You don't respect your gangster.
you gotta be like Issa Rae, rap it in the mirror on your lunch break to gas yourself up that you are that MC. Wow. So after work, you turn back into your persona. No, you could be him all day. Be centered in yourself. It's about being the I am. You know what I mean? This is what this journey is about, being who you want to be. Because remember, the personas, the rap personas are still personas. They're still alter egos. But you still can live in that alter ego and do monumental, powerful things. You think a brother standing on stage in front of 100,000 people of all nationalities doesn't feel like a superhero? He's in that persona. So live out your dreams. Don't be afraid of it. We're here to encourage you. But the way that this is going to work in hyperspeed is by the networks conjoining, coming together, utilizing the internet for what it was built for. That's to empower people. Not to spread gossip, not for niggas to be online detectives. No offense to all of y'all, you know, CSIs that was on Facebook. But we don't need that right now. If you're going to solve a problem, solve the problem of white inferiority. Solve that case. Solve that mystery on why white people got their foot on your neck and you can't get it off. And why our people are at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to medium income. We're at the bottom. They just put the report out. Zero. You know what I mean? For everybody that's running around, we look good. As a people, as a race of people, we're peacocks. We got colorful feathers. But men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So they got you at the bottom of the pile, like Claude Anderson said. Fourth class, permanent underclass.
Zero. Right.
Wow.
Zero.
You haven't moved forward. What he said, one iota.
One iota. And
Since your ass been free. So, yeah, we got some serious work that we need to do, but we was made for this. We built for this. We built for work. You feel me? We just don't understand the cohesive factor of combining resources, right? Or utilizing these platforms and these networks to make one thing look like 100 times that. You feel me? Because the power's in the people, the power's in the numbers.
Monetizing online also, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that, you know, not, again, like we said, not just giving it out. You know what I'm saying? The SoundClouds and different things like that is cool, but you know what I'm saying? You got to be on CD Baby, iTunes, where, you know what I'm saying, you getting paid for your downloads. You dig what I'm saying? Or YouTube, making sure your channel's momentized, different things of that nature, or momentized, you know? So, like, this is all of the things, you know, that you got to do to make sure that revenue is actually coming in.
yeah. Case in point, anybody out here have a laptop on them? You have it? Can you show me it real quick? I want to show you something real quick, family. I remember in the year 2013, I was looking for employment. I actually succumbed to say I want to be hired. I believe we were building around those years and whatnot. And I was being told by one of my parents that you got to go out and get a job. So not only did I get a job, I got a job with Steven Job, okay? I discovered that I could use my Apple Macintosh, right? And hire myself. So I became my own boss by utilizing the power of the Mac. So not only did I hire myself, shit, when I started doing bad, I was able to fire myself. I could retire myself. But that's the power that you have within taking control of your own destiny. Once I hired myself, I was succumbing. I was like, you know what? I want to get a job where I'm getting $12, $13, $14 an hour. Because, you know, the community tells you could survive on that. But once I hired myself, I was able to make $30 an hour. The goal was to sell 1 shirt an hour. I was able to do 30 an hour with no overhead. Then it even grew higher to where I was making an astronomical amount an hour based off of what I had product-wise. So all I'm saying is believe in yourself. The conversation that we have as a people about who's hiring you or unemployed, it doesn't make any sense. It's retroactive. You feel what I'm saying? The real conversation should be, what are your talents and your skills? What network can you join that's going to support that? We got to support each other. If we don't support each other, whatever the hell happens to us, it's only you to blame. Right. It's only you. You can't look at anybody else. Right. You understand? We have the power to make it happen. I was spending yearly spending outtake or the numbers is in the trillions, B.
That's consumers.
We consumer nation. So they dumbing the people down. They got the children in school dumbing them down completely. They got us on technology as consumers, not as developers. So they have the medium household at 0 because we're consumers. So if you're a consumer, if you're only a consumer, if you're only a customer, like Jay-Z said, and they're the hustler, you will always be in debt. You will never be able to show any growth in your bank or in your bag because you're spending it all. Exactly. It's an unlimited supply of Jordans for you niggas to get. They come out with a new color every weekend. It's a new video game every weekend. It's a new new makeup and shit every weekend. So you'll never have a stash. You'll never have investment money. You're only going to be spending. All what we represent, what this whole strip is representing right now, what you see all of these vendors out here is micro, small businesses. But it takes the people to invest. Don't look down on them. Look, all of these are wholesale businesses.
Embrace these businesses. This is these 125th right here. All of these businesses embrace this. This is the culture. This is what we do. What we speaking about is actually a beautiful thing. Actually, you know, pushing our culture, not having nobody be like you said, telling you when to clock in, when to clock out, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. There's no limit what you could do based upon your energy and what you want to put into it, you know what I'm saying? So it is really no limit. If you want to talk about some Master P type, getting money, about it. This is what we talking about out here, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it is that you doing in your area, you apply that same formula, you dig what I'm saying, towards that success. So like, you know, and that's another thing, you got to know how to market your material, you know what I'm saying? It's all about marketing, really. You know what I'm saying? That's where all of these different areas you got to study and apply or get somebody or holler at us. You dig what I'm saying?
So, you know, brother I couldn't have said it best. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
It's all about that. Yeah, man. It's all about that It's all about that grizzly. It's all about that grind. It's all about self-empowerment. What Garvey said. You dig what I'm saying? Like, look, the God traveling, he up in Hawaii and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, he on his vacation. You was with your bae, right? Yeah, he's on.
I was with my mom, Deuce, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
He was on his vacation. Took mama to Hawaii Islands. Like, be able to make moves. You know what I mean? Me and this man were able to move around the country. He's on his 6th retreat, his healing retreat to Shasta Mountains. Like, you know.
I actually saw that when you jumped in the cold water that time and all that. That was some free, yeah. That was impressive. I was like, wow. How did that feel, man?
Super litty. You know, you just won with the elements, and you got to conquer the elements. You know what I'm saying? Or balance yourself, because you're conquering your fears. You're conquering, you know, this notion of being in the city life, and you're used to extremes. It's either hot or it's cold. You know what I mean? Even though we grew up in New York, we're not used to rigid temperatures and rigid, you know what I'm saying, especially water. Like, who routinely takes cold showers and things of that nature? Yeah, our comfortability factor is if the hot water ain't popping, we put the shit on the stove.
Yeah, exactly.
We ain't gonna do the bird bath if it's not necessary. So, but in nature, it's a little bit different. So you gotta acclimate yourself to your environment to say, look, this is what time it is, because technically, this is how we would have to wash up if we was out here. So get over yourself. And yeah, I just wanted to be one with the elements. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to conquer that. And once I did, that's always been my threshold. When we go out there, once you do that, it kind of opens you up to everything else. Like nature see that you bout it, and they start opening different portals and showing you where the gifts is at. You know what I mean? You start getting your downloads. So it was powerful. It was a powerful experience. And every time that I've been there, you know, I've been able to, by setting the example, get everybody in the group to do the same. So they go, and you know, last trip, the sisters did it 6 rounds. They did 6 rounds of that shit. They be going in, sitting in it, meditating, going all the way in, just balancing themselves. And so we're giving one another powers. It's a symbiotic relationship. You know, when you see one of y'all conquer the elements, and then, you know what I mean, the next one step up, and you just start knocking shit out, boop, 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 and everybody's throwing their best blow, and next thing you know, you got to lay it out. It's working for you. So this is where we really go to see our superpowers. You know, we get to see our superpowers out here as well, because we're still in an environment, you know what I'm saying? This might be a concrete jungle, and it plays by the same rules as a jungle, but we need to literally get back to the jungle as well, yeah.
I was looking for you to bungee jump in a volcano. You know what I'm talking about? For your video and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you go in. Tell them about that Prodigy song that you did too.
Yeah.
The dope tribute.
Definitely. Actually, I shot a couple of scenes out in Hawaii and stuff like that too. It was really good, you know what I'm saying? So I got, you know, some trailers up. You could check it out on YouTube. A Thug in Hawaii, you see some footage, you know what I'm saying? When power selling and all that. That was beautiful for the first time too. Make a long story short, you know what I'm saying, that Prodigy tribute, you know what I'm saying, that's on YouTube. Shout out to the homie. I had to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's called So Infamous, you know what I'm saying? Just type A Thug, Prodigy tribute, it's gonna pop up, you know what I mean?
To close this out, we was on a conversation about indie artists and the power of independence and doing what you do. I bring to you none other than Beloved! Beloved! You know what I mean? If you want to talk about independence, if you want to talk about taking your destiny in your own hand, if you want to talk about your brand, then here you have it. I don't need to show you anything else. Global phenomenon, globally known, respected. You dig what I'm saying? Off of his grind. From day one, Lions Den days. So
that's a fitty Snapple chop fact.
You dig? Super fact. You know what I mean? So we just doing this to encourage our people that are out there, you know what I mean, doing their craft and whatnot. Believe in yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Or nobody else is gonna believe in you.
Word.
Alright? Salute. Love and light.
Oh no, that was healthy. I am Loaded Lux on everything, you hear me? Straight to the point. Talk Dirty is in stores right now. Part 1. Mean. Healthy.
Alright? Peace.